All right, guys. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Let me get a little hello. See if everybody's okay. Good to see you all. Happy Friday. Hopefully, everyone's all excited. A couple of nice little stocks moving this morning, everyone. Got a couple of nice little pops over here. Good to see you, Lawrence. Good to see you, Kathleen, William, Bonnie, Dennis, Tim, everyone in the Cyber Group room, and everyone welcome that's watching live on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Good to welcome back. Today's Friday. Beautiful day here in New York. I don't know where you are, but really looking forward to finishing early today. But unfortunately, Mark closed at 4. I may come back in the afternoon, but I'll tell you, so far this morning, I think a lot of us finished pretty early due to the pre-market. I want to talk really quick before we go through the watch list yesterday. This stock was just unreal, Let's just look at U1. Let me bring up a PowerPoint because I know some of you probably follow me on YouTube Live and Facebook Live and on Instagram. So let me just bring this up really quick. Where am I? Where is that slide? Oh, there we go. Okay. So if everybody could see this really quick, you could basically see that I posted this on YouTube on my Instagram post. And this is why we wake up early, okay? Look at U1. At 7:30 this morning, it was a $30 stock. This stock went to 50, and Lita, I think Lita said it the best. This stock just a couple of days ago on the right was only $1. Look at that chart. So, listen, if you want to be a good swing trader, hell, if you want to have a shot in hell to be a good options trader, you damn well better learn how to day trade first, because this is what trickles down into it. Everybody, listen, it is so much difficult to swing trade and options trade because you got indicators, especially options in this type of a market. It is so damn volatile what we're talking about right now with the market. Let me just update it. The market's doing great today. We're up 340 points as of right now. But listen, these stocks are there every day. And you know what? Here's a couple of other Instagram posts that we had here in pre-market. You guys remember ENOB? Look at this thing right in the morning, 7:30. Stock went from $4 to $20. Remember that? 8 o'clock in the morning. Early bird gets the money. Remember this? WWR up 143%. This thing ran from $2 to $6. So they're there all the time. They're all there all the time. And then obviously more and more. But don't need to go into a whole PowerPoint with you guys. I'm just kind of reminding everybody how critical it is to actually have a game plan, get there early, and make your money. All right. So anyway, Udon, listen, this was if you watch my part 1 and part 2 on YouTube, I did a video on short squeezes. Basically, it was a short squeeze. There's no reason why the stock goes to $1.40 without not being a short squeeze. Okay, that's really what it comes down to it. All right. So let's go and go through the watch. Let me talk about what happened yesterday. Honestly, yesterday really wasn't a great day. Okay. We had a couple of good stocks. One of them was the DA stock. That stock ended up becoming a little bit of a swing trade. And, we did an overnight the day before on DA. Stock did pretty well. You could see them. The only thing I didn't like about it is that it had a nasty shake. Right overnight, you could see here, it ran all the way to 23, backed right off, right back down to 19, was that night? Around 19, I think 1950, and went right back up. But it had a nice little push going into the close. Not a really fun stock to day trade. Listen, one of the biggest things you guys have to understand, and you cyber traders, students that are in the room, you guys know this better than anyone. In our first part of our lesson, when you take our courses, the most important thing we focus on, and I say it all the time, it's not about making money, it's controlling losses. When you buy a stock, the most expensive part of your trade is the spread. And we talk about levels. And by the way, there's some stocks that are moving this morning that are not in your range. Listen, I know we have a lot of new members here. You got to focus on the more comfortable stocks. There are different levels. We have categories where we rank stocks from a level 1 to a level 5. And, some of them got big spreads because remember, when you buy a stock, you got to still sell it. right? And just because you got it doesn't mean you can get out of it. There's not a lot of people. So remember, everyone, I know we spoke, and the reason I'm focusing on this because this week was our phase 1 of courses, and we focus a lot on, the first T. There's 3 T's: tradable, trend, and trap. So it's the first T that we have to focus on before you even focus on everything else. Everybody's always focused on like, okay, what's moving? What's the chart look like? Where's all the iceberg orders? You could just forget about that. You got to focus on, could you even buy the damn thing? Okay. And some people look at some of these stocks and like, oh, this thing was moving up so fast. Like I was talking to someone the other day. We had somebody who wanted to be, when you come and join CyberTradingu University, I tell everybody this: you're not going to find 1,000 traders in our room, and you'll never see 1,000 traders. You don't want to be in a room with 1,000 traders. A lot of people don't qualify, okay, to have access to trading. And one person was so gun-ho to be part of the CTU program, and I told him, I says, I'm sorry, I'm not a good fit for you. It's just I'm doing you a favor. He's like, why? All he kept on talking about was the spies. I want to trade the spies. Oh yeah, this is spy. Listen, I don't even trade the damn spies. Why would I trade the spies? There's so many other stocks out there, right? I'd rather trade a stock like COHN. Okay, here's a stock that goes from 10 to 22. How's the spies working out? Here's a stock up 150%. Okay, but you keep it going back. But this guy talks about the spies. Okay, you know what? I told you, go to him. Don't come to us. Very, very important. I just want to clarify that's the tip of the day. Obviously, if somebody's talking about that, they don't know what they're doing. They're not really professional traders. They shouldn't even be talking to you. And I said, listen, for me, before I have a reputation doing this for 25 years, I don't need shit in my business. I don't want you about my room because what's going to end up happening, you're going to lose money. And, I don't want to be responsible for it. All right. So anyway, a lot of stocks did move yesterday. And some of them spilled in today. Let's go talk really quick about some of them. Let's start off with the IDEX. Okay. So IDEX was a dollar stock. It had a beautiful Fausto flag here in the long-term trade. We had some great consolidation. Stock goes from $120 up to $240. Stock had a major resistance levels, testing yesterday's resistance levels. So in pre-market, I know a lot of you guys jumped in the cyber group room, and I made the call out and I said, guys, 250's resistance. Not only that, but I think, do I have level 4 up here and running? Yeah, I did. Let me bring up the level 4. So right here, let me bring up the level 4. And you could see here that there was you could see how the stock just literally hit you see the resistance there. It was about a 69,000 share seller. He was there early, popped in. You could see it tested it, and how that stock, really just popped, took the guys out at 240 and went right to that big order at 250, and boom, we got out of it. So that was a pretty good call on that. Nice little trade. I think everyone here in the cyber group room should at least pull out 20, 30 cents on that stock. 20, 30 cents, $2,000 stock, $2,000, 30 cents, $300. Do that every day. There's your 50, 60,000 a year. All right. So some of you probably are done for the day. What else we got? We did the cone. We did that one. What else we had? Little afternoon pop in the WKHS yesterday. Okay. So this one you could see right here. Once again, good, nice little day trade stock. From a day trade became a swing trade. We had a great little Fausto flag right here with consolidation. Boom. Think right in after hours. You could see how it really went from, this $4 up to $4.60, and then after hours, boom, that went to $5.80. So it was a pretty good after hours stock. Now, let's talk about what's going on this morning, because there are a lot of stocks that are moving this morning. We're going to check them out. Listen, this morning's stock list, I'll be honest with you, is pretty damn big. A lot better than Thursday's. A lot better than yesterday's. There's a lot going on this morning, and I want to talk about it. Jerry just made $4 on T-Mobile. Wow. Damn, T-Mobile's doing great. Doing awesome. Let me congratulations. Let me give you a round of applause right there. That's a nice little trade right there. All right, let me just bring this up so people could see in the cyber group room. I mean, in the book map, you can see it right there, guys. Yep, Jerry just made $4 on that trade. By the way, you could see we start all the way. Look at all these clocks right here. We start all the way up to about 7:30 this morning. Early bird gets the money. That's where it comes down to it. All right, let me change this right here because there are a lot of stocks I want to keep an eye on. First of all, a couple of them were good in pre-market, but they started going down. BYFC, pretty much done. This stock was up 110%. You could see it was starting around at $4. She looks like she's starting to pick up a little bit. You know what? I might have a change of heart for this one right here. So I'm going to put this back on my watch list. The U1, guys, listen, that stock, unless you are a level 5 trader, this is a category 5 stock. I mean, this stock is just literally like a crack stock. I hate to use that word, but really is. It is just an unbelievable, fast-moving stock. You got to be really careful with this one. You got to be one of the advanced traders to trade this stock, okay? So anyway, I personally, like I said, unless you're level 5, don't trade it, all right? A couple other stocks. AMCIW. This thing is gapped up pretty big too. The only issue I have with it, you see how spotty it is in the chart? That means that it's pretty much all over the place. AMCI. I just know it's coming up on people's radar because of the volume on that stock, but I'm going to scratch that one out. Okay, here comes a pretty couple of interesting ones. Keep an eye on PT. It's up 49% this morning. It is kind of flat right now. Might make it a second protocol. The reason why I bring this up is that some of you looking at it like, oh, look, I found this 50% stock, due to, after hours trading, from the day before. You know what? I don't know. As of right now, it's the trend is your friend. You don't want to buck the trend, and I don't see a trend on that one. So I'm going to probably pass on that one. ANPC, another stock up 33%. Medical stock, nice little push. Maybe keep an eye on it. Test the resistance around 11. Spread is ugly, though. The spread is 923 by 999. That is a huge spread right there. For you to buy it, you got to pay $10. For you to get out of it, you're talking about an 80-cent loss. This is what we call a spread trading stock. You got to buy it on the bid. You could do a spread trade on that. Another one that's probably coming up on your radar also is this one, CHCI. Another one's up 39%. Now, this stock, some of you guys remember it here in the Cyber Group room. We trade the stock back in April. It went from $2.40 to $6. So this is what you need to do. Go back to your journals, review the stock, see how the stock did, and then let's see how you did on it. But right away you'll know if the stock is. Remember, we always when we trade, the way we're trained is we have to remember what level was it, and remember, take very good notes. I know we all traded it. I know that some of you were in it. Remember, part of the team, part of trading is going out there and writing good notes, because I tell you this all the time. You're going to trade the stock again. It's going to somehow, some way, somewhere, it's going to come back. And you need to go back to your notes and see how you did on it. All right. Everybody remember IMRN, right? This stock was unbelievable. Another big winner here at Cyber Trading University. We trade this stock from 7 all the way to 30 in one day. She's up 42% from the day before. I will, you know what? Once again, go back to your journal, see how you trade it. I think this was in a level 3 category, if I remember correctly. So be very careful with this one also. I had a couple of other ones I want to scratch, SALM, but I'm going to keep them on the watch list. This one's up 13%. OPHC, I'm probably going to scratch this one also. She's starting to consolidate right here. I don't know, maybe not that bad. Maybe I'm going to put this star next to this one. This one's probably not that bad. Starting to pick up a little momentum right here. Put that one on the watch list. IDEX, we already know about that one. That one's going on the watch list. CARV, a blast from the past. Not too far, about 2 days ago. Another big winner that we had 2 days ago went from 8 to 22. She's up by 17%. This also is this is a category 4 stock. Very, very volatile. Be very, very careful this one. COHN. Okay. So right there, that's probably one of the nicest ones so far that we had in the pre-market. You could see right here at 840 when we called it out in the room. Stock had a great pop from 10 to 14, shot up to 22. I know a lot of you guys did well on it. Look at the spread, though. Remember, you got to be a spread trader to trade. You got to be careful. 152%. Be very careful on that one. Something for a lot of you also, another one that we trade in pre-market, and she kind of died right now, is the Shell. Shell I know a lot of you guys here in the side group did really well here at 8 o'clock this morning. If you jumped in, you could see how the thing literally ran from 14 to 17. She's holding pretty strong here around this $15 price range. And do I have it on I think I have it. Yeah, I do actually. I was watching it on my level 4. So when I bring my level 4 up here, you could see it. It had that big resistance levels right here, right around 17. And these big iceberg orders started coming out. And then some guys started pushing it down right here. And then, but we got a good support level. I don't know, not that much, but it looks like it's got a pretty decent buyer here at 1550. So listen, we'll always jump back into it. And you could see right there, it's got some support levels right there. So I'll keep a close eye on that one. Guys, remember Chesapeake? Guess what? She's back in the news. Chesapeake. This thing was awesome. Chesapeake ran, if you look right here, this stock ran from like $12 to about almost it was like $70. And then that was one of the hands down, another great short squeeze right there. She's moving again. I thought she was filing bankruptcy. What the hell is this all about? All right. I don't know what this is happening. All right. Now, another stock I want to keep an eye on. Now, remember, to be a good day trader, a good swing trader, got to be a good day trader. For some of you that are a little bit more of an advanced trader looking for a swing trade, I called this out about a week ago. Okay. I have a swing trade on this one. It's not a day trade. It's a swing trade. But Wick is listen, you can do your homework on the stock on Wick, but Wick has been doing phenomenal. You don't hear too much about it. She doesn't trade too many shares, but for some of you that, that are, that look into a swing trade, Wick, when you look at a stock like Wick, the most important thing of Wick is the same thing that we talked about in Zoom. Okay. When a stock breaks all-time highs, like it did over here, remember we were trading Zoom around 130, 120, 130. And then we got in, you could see Zoom right here. Zoom did great for us. Okay. Once it breaks all-time highs, the stock takes off. It's an uncharted territories. All right. So we're getting the same thing with Wick. And, I don't know if you guys, anybody know what Wick does? I'm not here to, sell you on it, but I would keep a very close eye on it. I'm just telling you, I have a swing trade on that stock. I'm in at right around 100. I'm in it around 2. I think I'm in it around like 2. I chased it actually. I'm in it like 218. I'm to 218. Was that 2? Yeah, 217, 218. I'm in the stock for. But once again, it's a swing trade, not a day trade. All right. All right, guys. Anything else that I did not call out that that we had here? It's a pretty big list for a Friday. Listen, I'm not a fan of trading Fridays, hump days on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Okay. Fridays, you got to be careful. Any other thing? Did I say Jim says the GNUS is moving? I didn't call that one out. Yeah, great volume on that stock, up 7%. We traded that one. That was also a really good day trade. You can see on a long-term trade right here. Huge volume. This stock, at least this stock, you could trade it as a level 1. But you know what? She got pretty nasty at one point. We'll put it on the second category of stocks to watch. All right, now listen, guys, fellow traders. A lot of these stocks, you've been here for a while. If you've been watching us on YouTube and Facebook Live, some of them move, some of them don't. For you here in the Cyber Group room, we always find new ones that come out of the blue. This is just what we've traded in the pre-market. Some of them are going to probably continue going into the open. Somehow, somewhere, some of them come out of nowhere. The very important we focus on the big percentage gainers, losers, and list. And remember, guys, you see something, you say something here in the Cyber Group room. All right. Steam says a web shop builder. Oh, on you talking about Wick? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like I said, I hear some great things about it, and I don't know. Rumor has it it's really hurting Amazon, and Amazon might maybe consider buying it out. I don't know. From what that's what rumors going around. People are telling me, but it's a pretty crazy. I was looking at the website. Pretty crazy company what it does. So anyway, what about? Okay, we got somebody online says, what's going on with SFUN? We bring that back up. SFUN from Stern. You know what? Nothing. There's nothing going on. Absolutely zero. I don't know if you own it as a swing trade or whatever, but as a day trade, I would. It's just that we trade that stock a couple of days, about a week, 2 weeks ago. Other than that, it's pretty much garbage. I'll be honest with you. All right. Hey, down. I couldn't find the trade station. All right, so guys, you got about 8 minutes before the market opens up. If you're watching us on YouTube and Facebook Live, just please do us a favor, like us, follow us, get our alerts. We send our alerts on Twitter, Instagram. You get the morning watch list also. Cyber Group traders, listen, make your money and run, okay? This is not a full-time job. If you made money in pre-market, go out and do some gardening. Maybe get ready to cook a nice little dinner for tonight. That's what you train for, okay? I don't know why people think got to be here all day, but if some people do and they enjoy it, they like it, but you really just focus the first hour and the last hour. All right. One last one from Tube. He has one on YouTube. He wants me to bring up Tube RFJ. Wants me to check the BYFC. Nice little movement. It's up a lot. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not really picking a big direction right now, but it looks pretty interesting. I'll keep an eye on it. That one's not bad. That one's not bad. It's just like the trend is not there yet. But you know what? I'll give you credit for that. I'll put that on my watch list. That's not bad. All right. All right, Stern. No fun. We're having a good time. But listen, it's all about making money at the end of the day, Stern. Guys, good luck today. Happy trading. Be safe. If I don't see you in the afternoon meeting, remember, we'll be back here at 2:30 on YouTube and Facebook Live, and then also the Cyber Group room. If you don't, I'll see you. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you bright and early on Monday. All right. So remember, Cyber Group traders, you see something, you say something. And if you're new, trial, before we go, I forgot to mention, if you're new here to Cyber Trading University and you're in the Cyber Group room and you're doing one of our trials for $9, guys, listen, this is a trading room, not a teaching room. Okay. You watch and don't look at me. Don't look at my instructors. Don't count our money. Okay. Look at everybody else and see how they're doing it, how they work together. I can't tell you what to buy and sell. It's illegal. If anyone does that, you know what? They're going to get caught and they're going to get the SEC cracking down people like that. I know people like to hear it, but I'm just telling you, you can't do that. I've been doing this for 25 years. I've seen people get taken away in handcuffs. Sounds cool. You see them on TV, whatever, but you can't do it. Just sit back and watch. And because anyway, like I tell everyone, you have to figure out, and you're going to have to hit the button yourself. Make sure you see people doing it and, other people doing it and see if they're making money. And that's how you know you're with the right program or not. All right. Good luck. Happy trading. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you back for everyone else back here at 2:30.